Beyond bent. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
As far as Stewart, just outside the penalty area, clips it central for David Dunn. David Dunn equalises. It just had to be. Dax corner and it goes. Glance towards goal, and Rovers have taken the lead. And Charlie Mulgrew has scored his 14th of the season.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Chile fans, wherever you are watching from, and welcome back to another Rovers Chat watch along. A bit of a different one today. It's a Chile watch along, which I've never done before. I didn't expect I'd be doing, but we're here for the game between Chile and Paraguay. Cannot wait for this. Hopefully Chile can get the job done. Hoping for a Chile win. Hoping for a Diaz goal. Cannot wait for this. Absolutely cannot wait. So if you are in the comments, make sure to put your comments in. I'll bring them up on the screen as I get them. But honestly, thanks for your support. Glad to see so many Chile comments already. Cannot wait for this. So hopefully it all goes well. We'll bring up some comments at the moment. Vicente is currently in there. I've got all the comments translated to English to try and help me this time, because all the watch-alongs at the moment have been all in. They've all been in Spanish, so I've tried them in English. I might switch them back to Spanish later on, but yeah, who knows? But in any case, there's a game on today, so in fact, what I might do is I might bring them up in Chilean on my phone and then have them up on English just so I can translate. So we're trying new things. We're being innovative. First time that we've ever done one of these, and it's certainly it may not be the last with how well Brio's going at the moment. Hopefully, he gets a few more caps for Chile. But that's what I'll do. We're trying new things here, so hopefully this works out. So there's the whole Viva Chile is the main one that's coming up from Vicente. He's absolutely loving life at the moment, so why wouldn't you be at the moment either with how well he's doing? Byram says Brereton to score tonight. I think so. I think Brio will score. I agree. I think Brio will score obviously against Paraguay. I'm going to bring up the 11 at the moment, but the standout name definitely for Rovers fans is the fact that Brio is there. We expect him to start nowadays, and he is doing, of course. So it's absolutely wonderful to see that he is starting. But in terms of the rest of the Chile team, because he isn't the only player playing today, Ben Brereton Díaz for Chile, but that's what it feels like at the moment. That's what it feels like. Isaac's asking if we're doing a watch along for the Chile game. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. This is a watch along for the Chile game. So hopefully you stick around because it'll be great to have you here. It's great to have you in the comments. So the rest of the Chile 11 is Claudio Bravo in goal. Number 2 is Eugenio Mena. Number 3, Guillermo Maripan. Number 6 is Enzo Rocco. Number 7, Alexis Sanchez. Number 8, Arturo Vidal. Number 10, Marcelino Nunez. Number 14, Diego Valdez. Number 16, Claudio Baeza. 17, Gary Medel. 22, the main man himself is Ben Brereton Díaz. That is the Chile 11. Hopefully I've got most of those names right. And then on the bench, you've got Gabriel Arias, Brian Cortez, Ignacio Saavedra, Gabriel Suazo, Gene Meneses, Eduardo Vargas, Joaquin Montesinos, Francisco Ciaralta, Victor de Villa, Pablo Galdames, Valber Huerta, and Thomas Alarcon. That's the bench for Chile. That is the starting 11 and bench. We'll get the Paraguay team up there as well. Of course, we're all hoping for a Chile win, but we'll get the Paraguay team up here as well, just so we can be fair and equitable. Actually don't know where the because I've not uploaded it on the Twitter, so let me find the Paraguay 11. I'll read that out as well. How am I watching this? I've got it on KO over here in Australia, but I'm not sure where it is in the UK. I know it's on. Someone in the UK. I don't know if you're based in the UK. Can you help Callum out? Because I know it's on. I know the game's on. But where you watch it, I'm not exactly too sure. But I'm watching it on KO in Australia on Free Sports. So it's there. Free Sports. That's the one. So that's how you can watch it in the UK. So thanks to the main man, Silent Dan himself, and also to Byram for helping him out there. So that is where you can watch it. Just trying to find Paraguay 11. Here we go. So we've got Silva in goal, Rojas, Gomez, Martinez, Alonso, Villasanti, Morel, Rojas, Miguel Almiron, Romero, and Sanabria. And on the bench for Chile, you've got Carlos Gonzalez, Samu, Cubas, Ojeda, Romero, Alejandro Romero, Oscar Romero, Alderete, Arzamendia, Balbuena, Escobar, Aguiar, and Amilcar Ortiz. So that is the 11. That's the team for Chile, for Paraguay. But of course, we really want a Chile win. All of us want a Chile win. So yeah, no worries, Isaac. It's brilliant to be able to do it. Obviously, we love all the Chile fans at the moment. We love all the Chile hype that's going on with Brio. It's top class. So we have to do it. We have to do these watch-alongs because it's absolutely top quality. I'm hoping that there's an overlay sometime soon. Obviously, we're not going to rush Dan because he's doing everything at the moment at what hour. But what we are going to do, we're going to bring up a quick video that we did with Renzo Musica, the man behind, of course, the Ben Brio song. This is a short little excerpt from it. The full version is in the description linked. So if you want to watch the full video with the man behind the Ben Brereton Díaz song, that is in the description. So here's a little clip from that now.
How long did it take you to make up the words and the dance? The dance in particular is brilliant, but how long did it take you to do that?
I am bad dancer, very bad dancer. So, pero creo que eso le da más realismo, más cercanía con la gente. La letra no me costó mucho porque es una canción famosa en Chile y había que hacer pasos de baile fáciles para que todos lo hicieran.
So that was Renzo there. He did an interview with Ryan Hildred not too long ago, and the full video, as I say, is linked in the description. So make sure that you go and watch that after this watch along does conclude. Of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the Rovers Chat YouTube channel for all the Rovers and Chile content that will be coming up very, very soon. We have got some Chile stuff lined up, some more Chile stuff, including potentially some more watch alongs. I don't know, but yeah, it's a lot of fun seeing all the Chile comments and whatnot. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. James Gazan is here, not a Rovers fan, but defo a Brio fan by the looks of things. I know him from out here. I know him with connections that I've made out here. He's a Birmingham fan, but he's a Brio fan by the looks of things. And we've got him swayed. So obviously buzzing to have him here as well. We've got Barfly in here as well, who's a regular on the watch-alongs. And Vicente we had in there before that we did mention. But in terms of the game, it's actually a pretty big one for Chile. They're on a good bit of form in World Cup qualifying, 2 wins in a row. If they make it 3, then qualification looks slightly easier. They do have a better goal difference than Uruguay, who are currently in 5th, and Colombia, who are in 4th. Obviously, both Uruguay and Colombia are on 16 points, Chile on 13. So it's a question to see really how well they go in their games, in their 13th game. Obviously, both sides have played 12 games. Chile have played 12, Uruguay 12, Colombia 12. Ecuador have played 13 on 20 points, so they're not too far away either in terms of points. So we've got Uruguay playing tomorrow against Argentina. So that's a massive, massive game. If Uruguay slip up there could be a chance for Chile to potentially move up. And Colombia have got a game very soon as well. They've got Brazil, 11:30 local time. So that's today. So that's an hour and a half after Chile kick off. Then Brazil are playing Colombia. So 2 massive games. If both Colombia and Uruguay slip up, there's a chance for Chile to potentially move into 4th and move into the automatic slots to qualify for the World Cup, which would have been unthinkable not too long ago. And there is the overlay. Have a look at that. That is absolutely quality. It's absolutely amazing that. So I'm a massive fan of that. Obviously, Paraguay and Chile, you got the badges there, you got the background. That looks very, very nice, and I'll be updating that, of course, as the game progresses, as the scores progress. We'll be updating that. But brilliant work from Dan, as always. We've got Isaac there in the comments. I'll bring up the comment in a moment. I'm just on a different tab trying to just get the watch along ready. He's saying it's amazing. I agree. Looking very clean. It is. It's looking very, very clean. Let's try it with a comment. Hold on. Yeah, it does. It really does. And the comments work with it as well. So you can't ask for much more than that. You really can't ask for much more than that. So hopefully we're updating it with some Chile goals and not with some Paraguay goals. But there you go. Very, very good. Yeah, so I'm obviously very, very, very glad to be able to bring this to you. I know, obviously, said it meant a lot to you before, Isaac. So, hey, if there's any way, I'm assuming you're based in Chile. So, if you could spread the word and get a lot of Chile fans on here, that's what we want. So, if you could, I don't know if you have Twitter or Instagram or whatever, but if you could spread the word, that goes for anyone as well. But let's get some more fans in here, especially the Chilean fans, because that's who we're doing this for. We're doing this for the Chile fans. So, Isaac, if you could spread the word and get people in here, we want this to be a Chilean comment section. That's what we're looking for. That would be brilliant. All Chile fans in here would be absolutely insane. We're just waiting for kickoff at the moment. The stream that I'm watching on KO doesn't start for another 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just waiting for at least that to pop up. But you've got Brio as the cover star, which is absolutely class. I can't believe he's the cover star. I'm very happy that he is, but it's just crazy how it's escalated from being a teenager from Stoke, being lambasted by Rovers fans, and now he's a Chilean star. It's brilliant. I was one of his harshest critics before this whole Chile thing. I'll go on a limb and say that. When he started playing in the pandemic season, the first pandemic season, I was like, I'm glad he's playing so well. I was really happy for him, but to see this now is amazing. It's honestly brilliant. Graham saying, is Colin Hendry starting? This was one of the things I'm going to miss about watch-alongs, about Rovers watch-alongs, is, not seeing these comments again, but we're back. It's back to normality. It is a Rovers chat stream now that we've seen this comment. But, maybe Colin Hendry Diaz, maybe if he has some Chilean heritage, maybe we can get him flown out there. Luke Howard saying, I heard Ben Brereton Díaz was being awarded the Ballon d'Or before the game. Honestly, could you imagine that? It would be amazing if he won a Ballon d'Or. It's probably too far away at the moment, but it's he's playing really well for us. He's already won the Player of the Month, so if he can win Player of the Season in the Championship, that would be good. Take Chile to a World Cup, that would be class. Fom says, nice jersey. Yeah, it's the Rovers away one. I thought I'd go with a bit of red, just because obviously Chile playing red. I've got the Rovers home shirt and the third kit, but I decided to wear the away one just because of the red here, this side, sorry. Obviously correlates with Chile, so I thought I'd go with that one. It is very nice, though, I agree. So if you could all spread the word, get people in here, especially if you are based in Chile, just so we can get all the Chile fans in here. Because as I say, this is the reason we're doing this. We're doing this for the Chile fans. Viewership usually spikes after kickoff anyway, which does make a lot of sense. So hopefully we can get a lot of Chilean fans in here because even with the Rovers watch-alongs, there was a ton of Chile fans. There was an absolute ton. So if we can get those back in here, that would be great. Question: what would your reaction be if England played Chile in the World Cup and Diaz scored to make it 1-0 in the last minute? I'd be fuming. I'd be annoyed. Because obviously I'm an England fan before I'm a Chile fan. I'd a small part of me would be happy that Diaz scored, but if it's against England, I'd be quite annoyed. As much as I love the whole Chile fanfare, I'm an England fan before anything, and look, hopefully England don't play Chile in the World Cup, so I don't have to have that moral dilemma. But if Diaz scores against anyone else, I'd be absolutely buzzing. If it's against England, I wouldn't be very happy. Hopefully, it doesn't have the Chilean fans offside. But at the end of the day, that's my honest opinion. I'm an England fan, and that's the way it is. But if Chile are playing anyone else, I want them to do really well. Basically, I want them to do really, really well if they don't play England. But if he's playing against England and scoring it, it's not ideal for me. We'll run through that 11 in a moment again. The Chile 11. It was actually really hard to find the Paraguay 11 because it's not in a list. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as the other one because I've had to find the formation. But we will bring up the Chilean 11 again as soon as I can. A strong team, obviously recognisable names for Chile fans, of course, and some recognisable names for Premier League fans too. With the likes of Sanchez, who obviously used to play at Arsenal. Vidal's been at Barcelona, so there's some big names there. Claudio Bravo, obviously at Manchester City. Eduardo Vargas, I think he's on the bench, played for QPR. So yeah, there you go. So let's run through the 11 again. So you've got number 1, Claudio Bravo. Number 2, Eugenio Mena. Number 3 is Guillermo Maripan. Number 6, Enzo Rocco. Number 7, Alexis Sanchez. Number 8 is Arturo Vidal. Number 10 is Marcelino Nunez. Number 14, Diego Valdez. Number 16, Claudio Beza. Number 17, Gary Medel. And number 22 is Ben Brereton Díaz. Just in a couple more comments roll in as I was reading that out, so we'll get to those. Isaac says has gone and shared it all on his socials. Let's hope we get some more Chilean fans on here. That would be brilliant. And I've just seen the viewership's gone up a ton already, so I think they might be here. So all the Chilean fans, get your comments in. Ideally, I could do with Andres here, who's the translator, because I don't quite speak Spanish, so could do with a translator if possible, but we'll make it work. Let's hope for a result. Super nervous. I can understand it's a massive game. It's a massive, massive game for Chile. If they win this, they're really back on track, really in the mix. If they lose this, there's a whole bunch of teams below them who could overtake them. You've got Bolivia, Paraguay, and Peru all within reach. So it's a huge game for Chile. Probably their biggest yet. So that's the way I see it. I don't know if Chilean fans see it any different. But for me, the way I read it, it's the biggest game so far for Chile. Biggest game so far. Yvonne, good to see you. Good to see you here. Glad to have you in the comments. Hope you're well. Yeah. We need Chile to win. We do. We do need Chile to win. Chile, it's a massive game, isn't it? For Chile. And you've got the Brio. We've got the Brio Instagram post there of him in Chile. Obviously, it says like by Daniel Pikes. All the Rovers players getting around him, which is very, very nice. But just look at that. How class is that? How class is that? Brio, what a man. What a man. As we bring the overlay back in. But no, definitely that looks top class. Top class to see him there. But hopefully Chile can get the job done. Hopefully Chile can get the job done. Obviously, all the Rovers fans at the moment, I think, if you're not a fan of someone like Paraguay or a South American team, I think we all want Chile to do well. So, yeah, we want to see them at the World Cup. We want to see them winning games. So hopefully they do that tonight and they can get themselves there. I'm just trying to get all the watch-alongs ready, the watch-along overlays ready in case someone joins us. We might have someone join us a little bit later on. I think Andy Watson was one that might, or might be someone who joins us. We've got to get those ready. Try and say Chile, but like Chilean people. How does one? How is it like Chile? Is it pronounced Chile? Should I be saying Chile, not Chile? I've always said Chile. Is it Chile? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm pronouncing your nation wrong, please tell me because I need to be getting it right. If it's Chile, because I've heard both. So if I need to be saying Chile, I will. So Vicky, let me know. Let me know if it's which way you want me to pronounce it. People are saying it doesn't matter. Well, there might be a lot of Chilean fans where it doesn't matter, but if you'd rather me say Chile, I can do that. It might take some adjusting, but I could easily do that. Diaz vamos. Definitely. Let's have a look. Roger Whiteside is here. Brereton Chile versus OG South American superstar Roque Santa Cruz of Paraguay. True. It's the Rovers derby. Diaz against Santa Cruz. Can you imagine if they played at the same time? How amazing that would have been. How amazing it would have been. Chile. So that's how I was pronouncing it at the first. That's how I was pronouncing it first, right? Or I was pronouncing it Chile. So it's Chile. Okay. That's okay. I can do that. Just tell me and I'll make it work. Obviously I want to be pronouncing it right. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Chile, there we go. I can easy do that. I've heard multiple pronunciations of it. So I'm just not sure which one to go with. But if Chileans are telling me, You know, if Chileans are telling me which way to pronounce it, then I'll roll with that. Really doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But you know, I want to try and make it correct as possible. I want to try and, you know, because if it's your national team, I want to be saying the nation right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there you go. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Dan, I can't see anything. I've seen the last one you've put. If that's what you mean. Why do I need to be going there now? Need to be going there now. With this, is it any different? And I can go like that in case someone joins us. But would you rather me? Yeah. I'm assuming that's what you mean. How long we got to kick off? We've got about 10 minutes. Okay, the stream's about to start. So we can actually talk about the game, which would be nice, rather than me just rambling on. But the game is about to start in about 10 minutes' time. Really hoping for a Chile result. Really hoping for a Chile result. Is it raining? I've not got the screen up. I'm assuming by Form's comment that it's raining. So so it's a bit like back home for Brio. It's a bit like back home. He's gonna turn into prime Ronaldo, isn't he? He's gonna turn into prime Chilean Ronaldo in the rain. Oh, I can't wait for this. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. In the Rovers derby. You know, that's the one. That's what we're looking for. The Rovers derby between Brio and Santa Cruz. Hopefully Chile get the job done. Really hoping so. Go Rovers, love it. Love it. Yeah, all the comments we get in the Rovers watch-alongs are always Vamos Chile, and then now it's Go Rovers. I love this. It's great. It's great stuff. I'm just waiting for this the stream start. Weirdly, the KO stream starts at 9:52. I don't know why 9:52. I don't know why they need to specify 9:52. But I mean, whatever works, I guess. Kickoff's at 10 a.m. local time, so it's in about 10 minutes. So I'm just waiting for this to get underway. And if there are any comments in there at the moment, if there are any people out there at the moment, do make sure to get yourselves in the comments, and I'll bring them up as soon as I get them. Because it's about the fans, really. It's about the fans. These watch-alongs are about the fans. So any comments that you need, we'll get there. By P, I'm assuming you mean Paraguay. Paraguay's new coach, Barros Charlotto, former star of Boca Juniors, is an idiot. I can't pass comment because I've not seen any Paraguay games, so I really can't. I can't pass comment on that because I have no idea about his coaching style or really about Paraguay's results. Obviously, if you have a look at the group at the moment, they're not doing great. 2 wins, 6 draws, and 4 losses from 12 games in World Cup qualifying. So I suppose that could be inferred from the results that he's not going too well. But Roberto, you're clearly not a fan of him. You're clearly not a fan. Hopefully, it bodes well for Chile. 9:53, so we should be starting. Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go. I just want to find a comment from before that I want to bring back up. Do you reckon the Chile situation has changed 100%? It's turned him into a new player. It's definitely turned him into a new player. I mean, I think so, definitely. Because before the whole Chile thing, before the pandemic, he, you know, wasn't playing too well. Was, you know, all the fans were getting on his back, and then now everyone loves him, and he's turned into a baller. So it's revolutionized him, definitely. I've said this on multiple watch-alongs. And I truly think this has been the making of him for sure. So it's been great to see. So the stream is now up for me, which is good. Chile are all in white. Obviously, with it being an away game and Paraguay wearing red, it makes sense. Obviously, got the red and white stripes, so that makes sense, of course. So Chile are in the away kit. So just like me, I'm in the away kit. Chile are in the away kit. All makes sense. Give him the confidence of his price tag, definitely. And I think if we don't lose him on a free, we're 100% getting that money back and then some. Because I think, before the whole Chile thing, I was like, where in the world are we going to get 7 million back for him? Like the 7 million that we paid, we're never going to make that money back. And now I'm thinking, how many times are we making that money back? It's just changed him completely as a player. It's changed him completely, and I'm buzzing for him. Absolutely buzzing for him. As they're on the way out, both sets of players and the officials are on their way out. Huge, huge game for Chile. Huge, huge game. Oh my days. Flashing lights and everything. They've turned all the lights off at the stadium. They're flashed. That's amazing. I'll tell you what, South American football, it's a different vibe. It's a completely different vibe, and I love it. I love how football's watched there, and how people view football, and how it's a party. It's great. Yeah, no, I know. That's an understatement. You're probably not wrong, but like it's like it's an event. It's an event. It's great. I love how it's watched. And then there's the Chile fans in the away end. Come on, Chile. Come on, Chile. They're probably my third favorite national team, I would say. But obviously, when Brio's there, I'm hoping that they, of course, get the job done. I mean, I was told about Marcelino Nunez. I don't know if it's the anthems being played now at the moment. Marcelino Nunez was one that, of course, Brio can't sing it. He's just standing there, hand on his heart. I love that. He doesn't quite know the words yet, does Brio? But he said he'll learn them. Everyone else is singing it. But look, obviously when Brio's there, I want Chile to do well, of course. When you win, it's heaven on earth. When you lose, it's sad days. I think that's the same for every football fan. I think definitely. Like when Rovers lose, I'm just like after the 7-0. I had the whole day ahead of me to digest that, and I got nothing done that day because I was just so sad with us losing 7-0. But when you win, it just gives you a lift. It's definitely. I agree. Ben was like, I saw the interview. I watched the interview. We tried to sing the national anthem. We didn't really know it, but everyone loved it. I saw the interview. He got asked about it, and he knows the first 2 words, and then doesn't know the rest of it. But he said he's going to learn it. So for all the Chile fans, he's going to learn it. Should be good, I suppose. I'm watching this on mute, so I'm not even sure if the Paraguay anthem's playing yet, but I think it's about to if it's not started already. Fair few fans there. Kickoff is about 2 or 3 minutes away. The game between Chile and Paraguay. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this, and hopefully, of course, if Chile get the win, it's looking good. If there are any more Chileans in here, again, get it out on your socials, get it promoted, because we want as many Chile fans in here as possible watching along with us. That will be good, and I'll do regular time checks as well, because I think a lot of people will be watching this on TV. So I'll keep doing time checks if I remember. Chile anthem or the Paraguay anthem? Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is amazing. That's awesome. I love how they can just turn the lights on and off on command. Never really seen much like that. I think VAR's in operation too, so it is. VAR's in operation, so might be something we might have to worry about as the lineups are, I think, coming up on the screen. Yep, this is the Paraguay team. So Silva, Rojas, Alonso, Mateus Rojas, Sanabria, Almiron, Romero, Martinez, Gomez, Morel, and Villasanti. And then we talked about Guillermo Barachalotto before. I think it was Roberto, who's not a fan of his. Called him an idiot, if I remember rightly. So very strong words, but his results aren't looking too good. Then you've got the Chile 11: Bravo, Mena, Marapan, Rocco, Sanchez, Vidal, Nunez, Valdez, Baeza, Medel, and Brereton Diaz, of course. Really, that's the reason why we're here. It's the reason why we're here, just for Brio. But it's not a bad reason, let's be honest. You've got the substitutes up on the screen, which I ran through before. Ciaralta's obviously at Watford, and you've got Vargas, who used to play for QPR. They're the ones that jump out to me. I suppose players are in the huddles as we're waiting for kickoff. I hope someone joins us. Hopefully, there's someone alongside me tonight. I was hoping that someone could hop on, but I'm not sure if anyone is going to. Would be nice. But Chile against Paraguay. And yeah, we've put it out on Twitter. Dan must have put it out on Twitter with a picture of Roque Santa Cruz and a picture of Diaz up there. So a bit of a Rovers connection, but then reiterating in the comments that there is no debate and that Diaz is clear, as some people might say. Because he certainly is. Of course, he scored last time Chile and Paraguay met, so if he can score again, then I'd be absolutely buzzing. I don't know what the hold-up is for kickoff. Looks like Paraguay will be getting us underway. Referee checks his watch and we're just waiting to get underway. And we've got encroachment in the so it's going to be another one of those. It's going to be a false start. And now we're finally away. Paraguay from left to right, Chile from right to left. Paraguay in the red and white striped shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, and Chile in all white, of course, in their away kit. As Paraguay look to move forward, hopefully Chile can get the win, as we're saying. And it's carried behind for an early goal kick for Chile. Hopefully we can get all the Chilean fans in here, and we can have a bit of fun, because it should be. I mean, it might not be fun for the Chilean fans, because if football fans are anything like me watching football, I get very, very nervous. And with this being a massive game for Chile, then it might be it might be a nervy one. Yeah, we've got the Diaz video ready, Dan. Don't stress. We've got the Diaz video ready. If we need to use it, we'll use it. If he does something, we'll definitely use it. We've got the one that was prepared for, I think it was for Sofa Chat. I think, wasn't it? Sofa Chat and Friday Night Live. We used it there, and it's the same one. So we'll be using that again, if need be. Because we've got Martin Lazarte, coach for Chile. Brio's a massive fan of his, of course. At the moment, the visitors just keeping possession, which is good. So not being waste for anything good to start the game in such a way. Just under 2 minutes in at the moment. Good first touch for Diaz around the corner. We love it. We love it. Absolutely love it. Just to turn it around the corner. So, yeah, good first touch from Diaz. Get himself into the game. Of course, we've talked about how big a game this is for Chile. Win this, and they're into the top 4. If you're not familiar how the system works in South America, the top 4 automatically qualify, and the 5th there's a playoff, an intercontinental playoff. So hopefully Chile can get in the top 4. They're trying to work their way forward, miss control. Brio could have been in there. Now Paraguay moving back the other way, which is not good. Yeah, he was another one who played in English football, wasn't he? Was he at QPR? Isla, wasn't he at QPR? I think he was, right? My memory serves me correctly. I think he got an assist for one of Brio's goals. Paraguay are in the box, shot blocked. Chile should move away. Diaz with a really nice first touch, and he just gets on his bike and runs. Play him in. It's played in for Diaz. Come on, can he get the ball crossed in? He's on the Chile right. There's options in the middle. He does with the ball in. Not a bad ball. And it's behind for a goal kick, but good work from Diaz. Got the ball, turned it around the corner and got moving. Crossed the ball in for Sanchez, but couldn't quite get it on target. I'm behind for a Paraguay goal kick. Dwyer, I think Free Sports was the one that people were mentioning before. If you're based in the UK, I'm assuming that's got English comms. If it doesn't, I'll try and do a bit of English commentary for you, and then you can move it. You can correlate the times. You can sync up, I should say. Sorry, you should sync up the times. Speaking of which, I'm at 4:15, 4:16, 4:17, 4:18, 4:19, 4:20, 4:21, 4:22. So if you want to sync up, and I'll try and do a little bit of commentary for you, just to update you on how the game's going on. So if you can't find any with English commentary, I'll try and provide that service for you, if that is so desired. Medel goes laterally as Chile looks to move it forward. Ball over the top, in behind, looking for Sanchez, but it's all the way through. Now Paraguay can look to move forward themselves. Clip ball over the top isn't going to quite work out. And now Chile once more back in possession. As Rocco plays into the middle. Ball over the top, looking for Brio. Can he get the ball under control? Right-hand edge of the penalty area. As he looks to just try and get this ball back central. It is back into the middle now. Vidal, nice 1-2. Clips into the middle and headed away. Now Paraguay look to move their way forward. Very end-to-end game to start this one in the first 5.5 minutes. Romero tries to play a bit of kick and rush, but Chile work it out. It's back to Bravo. They should be able to now move away. Now on the Chile left through Valdez. Makes his way forward. Now Brio's out on the left. So played a bit on the right, bit on the left. Of course, we've seen for Rovers, he's quite interchangeable across that front three that we implement. So it looks like the same here for Chile. So he was out on the right before. Now on the left. So, you know, very, very versatile, which is something that we've come to love about Brio's game, is the fact that he is very, very versatile. And it looks like the same again. Ball's now on the Chile left, now whipped into the middle. Header is just over the top. Good ball in there from Mena, headed over by Alexis Sanchez, who's been quite busy. A couple of headed attempts, not quite on target, but he's getting into the game, which is good from a Chile point of view, of course. And Brio's done okay to start, so that, as always, is decent at least. Do I have a Pepsi? I don't even know if I do. Oh, it's a good effort. It's hit the post. Oh, my days. From there as well. That's not a bad effort. Paraguay have just hit the post. That would have been an unbelievable goal. Bravo was absolutely scrambling. I don't even know if that was a cross or a shot or what that was. But they've hit the post. And Chile very, very lucky to still have this game level. So Almiron got in the way. And it's a curling effort. That's not bad. The technique on that is quality. From the right-hand edge of the penalty area, Bravo was beaten for all money. And it cannons off the post. That would have been an unbelievable goal, but not to be. And Isaac, the Chile fan here, my days. Oh, my days. You would have, that would have heart in your mouth kind of stuff, that. Because that was very close. But they've given the ball away, Paraguay. Chile look to move their way forward. But how it's not 1-0 to Paraguay, I will never know. That would have been a goal out of nothing, but was very close nonetheless. Ball played out wide now to Mena, can now go inside. Now back with Bravo and potentially a little bit of order now for Chile after that scare early on. Of course, we're all wanting a Chile win, a Diaz goal. That's really what we're looking for here. Obviously, he's done really well for Chile so far. He's got a few goals, and now he's not staying in one position, Brio, at the moment. So they've played him out on the left, out on the right. He was slightly more central. That's the most central he's been all game, as well as he plays the ball looking for Sanchez, can't find him. Bit of an underlapping run there. It's whipped into the middle towards... Oh, Brio, it's not going to get to Brio. It was towards Sanchez. I thought it might get over the top, but not quite. Very unlucky from a Brereton point of view that couldn't get to him, but Him and Alexis Sanchez have been good so far. So hopefully that continues. It's been a really good game to watch this. Behind for a Chile goal kick. Obviously Paraguay, the closer of the two teams in terms of chances and getting the opening goal after hitting the post. Which had Isaac slightly worried. As we mentioned before. There's now Paraguay in possession. They've just inside their attacking half now. Looking to work the ball down their left-hand side. Now to the centre half in Gomez. Looks out wide for Rojas. Now Alonso for Paraguay. As they're now looking to play a bit of possession themselves. It's an even game so far, I would say. Bit of an interesting one how Chile haven't won in their last 9 matches away from home. Which doesn't bode well for them, I suppose. Almiron's furious. He thought that he was entitled to a foul there, but not to be. Can you please tell me how to pronounce Brereton's name? Yeah, I'll. As soon as the ball goes out of play, I'll let you know. It's fizzed in first time, so. I mean, he said on Chilean TV that it was Brereton Diaz, so Ben Brereton Díaz, because we always used to call him Brereton, but he then said it's Brereton, so Brereton is how you pronounce it, I think. According to him, that's what he goes with. So I suppose if he goes with that, then that's what we're meant to run with. I'll try and post it phonetically in the comments. I think it's like that. Brereton. Something like that. There you go, Brereton. No worries. Chile got themselves a corner. Collision inside the box. Paraguay moving away on the break here. 2-on-2. Surely not. A good bit of defending. And they're going to survive at the moment, I think. But a massive collision inside the box. Nothing untoward from either player. It was just a 50-50. And then it broke kindly for Paraguay as they went forward. But that then stopped. And yet, Chile just playing the ball around the back at the moment. Adele's slotting in at centre half. Look at the moment like a back four. Like a 4-3-1-2 at the moment, it's looking like. With Sanchez and Brio up top. They have been interchangeable at the moment. The two of them. Sanchez. With the ball over the top. And it's behind for a goal kick, unable to make it work. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez dropping really deep there to try and make something work. I don't like bringing positions from other sports into football. Really, I think I've heard that's a pet hate for some people, but these way I can think of it as like the quarterback in gridiron or American football, just trying to play the ball over the top and set up an attack, but was unable to set up a successful one from a Chile point of view. I tell you what, if Brio scores, I don't know if I have enough room where I've set up my desk to do the dance that obviously that Renzo created, but I don't know if I have enough room to do it here. But I mean, the viewership will spike, I reckon, if he does get the goal. The ball over the top. Chile should be able to deal with it, and at the moment they do. Thought there'd be a free kick there for Chile, but not to be, and it's out for Paraguay throw. Maripan thought that he'd been clipped from behind, but the referee disagreed, and Paraguay have got themselves a throw. But the ball inside, low cross into the middle is cut out and cleared away for Paraguay throw. Passing is good. Yeah, they've kept the ball well, but they haven't done a whole lot with it at the moment. I mean, the only time that either keeper's really been worried is, the chance that Paraguay had early on where Bravo was beaten. There was no way he was getting there. So, neither goalkeeper so far has had a save to make. But, yeah, the passing's been all right, but they just haven't done anything with it. Which I suppose really is the end goal. You can pass the ball all you want, but if you can't create chances, it's not really much use. The middle now to Medel. Now, Menya. Back to Gary Medel. Valdez tried to help it on, couldn't quite. Paraguay looked to work the ball forward. Obviously, haven't had a great run of late in terms of form, but still a chance to qualify for the World Cup with a few games still to go. Ball looked down the line, but won't be able to be kept in. And Chile have got themselves a throw, which is taken short. Hello to Dizzy Thumbs. Watching from Tassie, a much better time for a watch along for you, I'd say, with it being 20 past 10 as opposed to 20 past 2. But good to have you here. Of course, we're like the Rovers watch alongs, we're hoping for a Diaz goal really, but I hope you're well. Menu to Diaz on the turn. Back to Alexis Sanchez. That one's unable to work out. Flicked on. Now Paraguay look to move away. Was there a free kick in there? The referee thought so, and Paraguay will have a free kick, which is inside their defensive half. Gomez across to Alonso. Both sides operating with a back four at the moment. Now Rojas to his namesake. Paraguay got the ball on the edge of their area. So whipped into the middle it is. Chile can't really hook it clear, and eventually they do. Baeza was on hand, but the offside flag had gone up anyway. In terms of another time check, 20 minutes, 20, 30, 21, 31, 32, 33, 34, couldn't get my words out then, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There's the time at the moment. Dell. That's Baeza, I do apologise. I wide to Menya. Back now to Rocco, goes inside. Finds Arturo Vidal. Now Rocco again. Vidal looking to work the ball forward. Nice 1-2. Vidal had to stretch to control, but got there in the end. Vidal looking over the top, ball out wide. For Nunez to control, which he did. Now looking to help it round, but well intercepted. And now Chile in possession once more. Back in the middle to Vidal. Baeza, not a great pass there. It's the Paraguay bench who were furious with the officials for awarding a throw to the visitors, but didn't end up changing the decision in the end. Still Paraguay 0, Chile 0. Brereton has been busier early, now slightly quiet in the last 15 minutes or so. So hopefully he picks up, can work his way into the game. You know, it's been a game bereft of chances, really, if we're being honest. It's just a question of when the next chance presents itself, which team will it fall to and whether they'll take it or not. Ball now back with Bravo. Looking over the top to find Sanchez. Wouldn't get through to him though. It's probably a foul it is. Free kick Paraguay. Against Maripan. Foul on Almiron. A definite foul. And then I think it was clipped after that by Baeza as well. So he really didn't have a good time there. Was fouled initially by Maripan and then helped on his way by Baeza. Anyone in the comments at the moment, just get your comments in. Anyone watching along? Because I want to get your view on how the game's going so far if you are watching, or just any thoughts on Brio, for being honest. We're turning into a Brio fan channel at this rate, so any comments you've got on Brereton, just pop them in and we'll bring them up. well negotiated in the end from Chile. Paraguay have probably shaded it, I would say. They've probably just about been the better side. Not by much, but I think at the moment they look more likely to get the first goal than Chile do. There's not really much going on in the game, which is quite annoying, but hopefully it does pick up eventually. It started off as a really fast-paced game. There's a yellow card been brandished. First one of the game, I think, to Chile player in Rocco. I think there may have been a couple of fouls in there that he was guilty of, so definitely yellow card, and first one of the game in the 27th minute for Rocco. The Paraguay player still down as well. Which isn't good news for Paraguay fans, of course, but I suppose we're all Chile, aren't we? Today, at least. Paraguay work it forward again, whipped into the middle, blocked at the first time of asking. Vidal to try and play a ball short to help Chile get it clear, and good touch from Brereton Díaz. Great first touch from Sanchez, and that's probably a booking as well. Gomez is trying to prevent a yellow card or prevent the referee from giving him one while protesting his innocence. It looked like a clear yellow card from my point of view, but I don't think he's going to be getting one. He's been pulled back there. Sanchez had a beating of him. Like a clear yellow from my point of view, but the referee didn't see it the same way, and it's just a free kick for Chile, just forward of halfway. Vidal Pleasant's been looking for Brio, didn't quite have the stretch to get there. Now Paraguay back in possession. Possession changing hands rather regularly in this one, but as we approach the half-hour mark, there really hasn't been too much to talk about by way of chances. It's been quite a boring game, for lack of a better word. Good ball in the middle towards Vidal, though. Can this be the chance for Chile to maybe grab the first goal? Not quite with a pass like that. They do win it back, though. Relatively high up the field, and Alexander Haben, how are you, mate? Glad to see you in here. Hope you're well. I'm okay. Nice to do a watch along. Nice to do a watch along at a decent time rather than at 2 a.m. It's 10:30 in the morning, so that's good, I suppose. I'm not as tired as usual. The ball in behind looking for Menya. Brere's in the middle. Can it get back to him? Not quite. It was an aerial ball clipped in. If it was on the ground, he might have had a better chance. Sanchez looking to reload it. That's not the best attempt at a shot. Brere was in the middle. It couldn't get back to him, but positive from Chile. That's been their best foray forward so far. Alexis Sanchez picked the ball up, whipped it in. Yeah, and sliced shot there from Nunez, even if you can call it a shot. I'm not sure you can. But whatever it was very, very high. Not very handsome. I hope the Big Melbourne derby is exciting later. James, are you going tonight? Are you going to Lakeside tonight? Because if you are, I might have to meet you up there. That's where I'm off up later on today. Shot on goal. Well worked in the end from Paraguay, but central and a decent height for Bravo to claim. There's a yellow card now brought out again now. First yellow card for Paraguay in this game. Yellow card to Morel. Why am I watching South American matches? We're watching them for Brio. We're watching them for Brio. For Ben Brereton Díaz, of course, the only reason. But obviously with him being a Rovers player and with a lot of Chile fans on the channel, we thought we'd branch out a little bit. So I'm not watching any other South American games. I'm just watching the Chile ones. I always like seeing Chile do well with Briaz there. So there you go. Andres, I said I wanted to see you before, mate. Hope you're okay, mate. Slow game. South American football is always a lot of friction. Paraguay don't want to risk much. Well, yeah, it's been an incredibly boring game. There's been nothing go on. There hasn't been too many comments in the last little while, so I'm just trying to keep it going, trying to have a bit of commentary, just have something here. But it's been a very, very, very boring game. And so far, probably the, it's not been the easiest watch along to do. But yeah, hopefully Chile can get a goal and that would be good, of course. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were with us, James, tonight, but if anyone is interested, there's a massive game on tonight. I think you can watch it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what time it is, UK time, but huge, huge game in Australia's version of the FA Cup that we're going up to see tonight. So if anyone was interested, I'm sure you can find it. Ball's clipped over, looking for Brio. Can't find him though. And it's out for a throw. Brio's been very, very, very quiet. I won't lie. He's been quiet. I wonder if I have one last Pepsi can left. Obviously, with it being Brio, I don't. That's sad. I was going to say, if I had a Pepsi can, I could have gone the whole why not, and that would have been great, but I don't have any left. Just drinking my Pepsi, my Ben Brio flat cap and blazer. I mean, I was just checking if I had any left, but I obviously don't, which is a shame. Because usually on the watch-along streams, I usually crack open a can of Pepsi and, everything's good, but I don't have any left, so it's a bit of a shame. Maybe give him some at half-time, and that might help. A shot on goal is well saved by Bravo, so finally the game's picking up a little bit. Martinez with a shot. Well saved by Bravo. I've watched a few games. I watched a couple of games of the Copa America. I've watched a couple of Chile's qualifying matches. And of the games that I've seen, this has been the most boring of them by some way. It really hasn't been a good game to watch. But that might pick up. That might change. Let's talk Rothwell. Will he follow Stevie G to Villa? No, I think there's actually word that he might sign now. Which would be brilliant because he's been great for us this season. So if he signs on, I'd be very happy with that. I'm not sure if Lennon will sign, but we're linked to Phil Jones of all people, which would make sense. It'd be a great signing. I'm not sure if Lennon will sign. Obviously, I'm not sure if Brio will sign. We obviously want him to. Even if he signs for a year and we get the money for him, that'd be good. But we don't want to be losing him on a free. Good turn now. Paraguay moving themselves forward. A couple ahead of the ball, and then they couldn't really do anything with it. Paraguay man there just ran himself into trouble. It was Romero. As Vidal was fouled, spotted the ball down, plays Brio. He just looks to run at the Paraguay defence. Can he keep the ball? He's barged off it. No foul, referee? He's given a handball against Brio. That looked like a foul against Paraguay there, but not to be. Nice run forward there from Ben Brereton. But unable to win the free kick, and then rather unluckily had the free kick against him. Almiron's such a good player. Yeah, he is a decent player. Doesn't work well in the Newcastle team, but ball over the top, chance for Chile. Runs away from Nunez though. But yeah, I've seen a lot of him at Newcastle. I've watched quite a fair few Newcastle games where he's been playing, and he's been quiet in most of them. I just don't think he works in that system that Steve Bruce played. Maybe with Eddie Howe it'll be different, but he's a very, very good player on his day. Yeah, the referee hasn't been good so far. I agree. We complain about referees a lot in the EFL and obviously in the Championship and the like, but yeah, this referee isn't great. Let's be honest. If anyone was watching it, I think they could concur with that statement. So 37, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, if you want to sync up your times. Still, of course, Paraguay 0, Chile 0. Now back with Vidal. Will he shoot? No, he won't. Mena goes back to Sanchez. Nice touch. Shots blocked and behind for a corner for Chile. Finally, the game's decided to pick up after nearly 38 and a half minutes. Good work there from Alexis Sanchez. Very, very nice first touch into space. The shot was charged down, but it's behind for a corner. So, positives that the game's, starting to pick up ever so slowly. And hopefully Brio can get himself on the end of this corner, perhaps. Yeah, it was a good shot. It was a good effort as the corner's whipped in. Headed up into the air by Paraguay player there in Alonso. Chile still have the ball. Vidal goes short. Cross into the middle. Chance for Chile perhaps, but at the moment Paraguay have done well to get it away. Chested down by Brereton Diaz, who goes short. Sold his team out, down the river really there. It wasn't a good ball from Diaz, but in the end the attack dissipates. Both teams know that a lot's on the line, so no one really wants to take a risk. Yeah, obviously it's a massive game for both teams because, whoever wins this, if there is a winner, Paraguay go to 15 points with a win. Chile go to 16 with a win. So, it puts them both, keeps them both in contention. So it's a massive game, you're right, but, it doesn't make good watching for the neutrals. Want to see a fast-paced game. Obviously, it's been very, very slow. Yeah, somebody told me about Marcelinho. Someone told me about him. Qualifiers match, there's too much for him yet. This is injured, so there's too much option anyways. Yeah, I was told about him. He's apparently meant to be a really, really good prospect. So maybe I was saying, as though like, if Rovers was to sign anyone from Chile, who would you recommend, that we sign? And Nunez was the name that came up most often. He looks a decent prospect. I've seen some of his highlights. He looks a decent player. So so he's one that I'm aware of. I just want to see one side take a risk. I want to see one side gamble a little bit. I want to see Chile gamble, really, because I want to see Chile, obviously risk versus reward, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. No worries. I thought that's what you meant. Shortcut to a smile. Both have chances to qualify, but a risky situation because if either side loses, it doesn't really help much. But if they win, then they're back in it. As the ball's clipped in over the head of Brio. Good first touch down as Chile are on the edge of their area. Back to Mena, and the ball whipped in was a poor one. And behind for a goal kick. Yellow card for Ben. Wait, where? For what? Is my stream really behind? Why has he got a yellow card here? He hasn't on my screen. He's been quiet, Alexander. He's been really quiet. This might be, yeah. Oh, there's a yellow. There's the yellow. Okay, I see why now. I see why now. My stream's behind. He's lunged in. I hope he just gets to his feet here. I was like, why is there a yellow card? Where's this yellow card? But there you go. No, I just didn't realise. It's all good. Yeah, let's have a look on replay here. Yeah, he's just a bit late. It's the first thing he's done. We're going to bring up the video. It's the first thing he's done all game. He's been very quiet, but, lunges in, gets himself booked. Hopefully he doesn't get a second yellow now. It might be interesting to see whether he's withdrawn now because of that yellow card. But yeah, definitely yellow. Definitely yellow. Bad tackle. Yeah, it was lunged. Yeah, he tried to get the ball. Was it wasn't, it was a 50-50, but in the end he was a bit late and it was a definite yellow. But he was going for the ball. It wasn't, intent to hurt the player, but it's a definite yellow card. It wasn't a great tackle. Does that yellow means that he misses the next match anyway? Or is that in case he gets a red card? But against Paraguay and Santiago. Okay, so does he miss the next match with that yellow? Is that what you're saying, Andres? You could have played bets with him. But now he knows you see the future. No, I was in the past. Andres was in the future. I was in the past. So does he miss the next game with that yellow? Is that what you mean? Well, that's a shame. Because obviously he's yeah. Because obviously now because he misses that next game, obviously he's been quite key to what Chile have done so far in terms of qualifying. So it's a big loss. So they've got the game against Paraguay today. In terms of the rest of their qualifying tournament, they've got another game, haven't they? They've got Ecuador on Wednesday morning my time, so it's Tuesday night. They play Ecuador. So he's going to miss the Ecuador game. Every game's big now for Chile. There's 2 minutes of added time. We're into the first minute of that. So, it's a shame for Chile's sake that he's going to miss the next game. Does that mean that if he does miss the next game, or it looks like he is doing, will they release him now? Because they've only got that game. They've only got the one more game left. Will they release him, or will he stay with the squad? That'll be interesting from a Rovers point of view now. What that means if he stays with the squad or not. It's Paraguay looking to go into the break with a lead. Ball into the byline, well kept by Bravo. So there's 1 minute of the two down. And Menya. Back into the middle. Andrew's a big fan of Bravo, which I can understand. Because he's been a good servant to the Chile national team. Poor ball from Brio forward, and that'll pretty much be half time, I should think. 15 seconds of the 2 minutes still left to play. So that should be half time. It's been a really, really boring half of football. I will not lie to you. It's been a really boring half of football. And that is half time. Well, there's not really much to talk about. Brio's been quiet. That was obviously the main reason why we did the watch along, was because of Brio. He's going to miss the next game. So there's definitely no watch along for the Ecuador match. But, the most notable thing he's been involved in is a yellow card. That's obviously led to his suspension. He lunged in a bit late. It was definitely a yellow card. Yeah, he's been quiet, Ben, really, for being honest. And at the break, it is Paraguay 0, Chile 0, which I suppose, doesn't really help Chile in terms of their quest to qualify. A win would put them, inside the top 4. So that'll be helpful in their case. I'm trying to bring the group back up on my phone here. It's not really playing ball, so I'm going to do it on here. So the way the group reads at the moment, Chile 14 points with this draw, Paraguay 13 with the draw. So, if Chile win, they move to 16. They move inside the top 4, which would put them into automatic qualification spots. I suppose there is still time. There's still a few games left to go yet in terms of World Cup qualifying. The final game that they'll play is on the 29th of March. Yeah, 29th of March. There's still a lot of time left yet for Chile to qualify. There's also an international break in December. The whole... Is there a genuine international break in December, or is it just for CONCACAF? Sorry, when I say genuine, is it like a full international break? Because it'd be interesting to see whether he'll go. I don't think there's a full international break for then, right? No, there isn't. We've got games in that period where Chile have got matches. They're only friendlies, so we've got a friendly against Mexico and a friendly against El Salvador. So surely he stays with Rovers in that time. Surely he stays with Rovers. He has to. We need him. But we're gonna have that free Ben dialogue again, aren't we? But if it's only a friendly, then if it's qualifies, I can understand it. But if it's friendly, surely Chile fans aren't too mad, because we do need him in terms of our in terms of our season. That's not going to be a popular comment for Chile fans. That's really not going to be a popular comment. That's not going to go down well. But at the end of the day, I'm a Rovers fan before I'm a Chile fan, and I want to see him play for Rovers as much as possible. So if he, I'd rather him stay with Rovers. I was planning to be off watch longs forever, but But this one's like a bit of a one night only return tour. It's like when Oasis like just came back together for one night and then stopped. That's like what this is. You know, I'm not doing any more Rovers ones. But you know, I wasn't expecting to do another watch along, but here we are. But in terms of Rovers ones, yeah, there won't be any more of those from my point of view, just because life's getting busy. Is Diaz banned for next game? Then yes, he's banned for the game against Ecuador because of that yellow card he just picked up. So there won't be a watch along for the Ecuador game. Andres, this is a Chile point of view, so he doesn't care much. Friendly game should be the chance to try new players or a mix at least. So yeah, I mean at the moment we need him for Rovers. I'm not sure where Brio's heart is. Would he rather play for Rovers or would he rather play for Chile? That's the question that you not have to ask him, but it might be the question that it depends who it's up to really, because Chile will be trying to get him for the friendlies. They'll be trying to play him for the friendlies, but obviously we could do with him ourselves playing for Rovers. So that's an interesting dialogue for next month. We'll leave that for next month. Speaking of Rovers, do you think they could fight for a playoff spot? Yes. I think we could. We're doing all right at the moment. Obviously, we're doing much better than I expected that we would do. In 7th at the moment, which is relatively decent. So hopefully we can push for the top 6. We're doing much better than I thought we would be. So I think we could. Hi from Chile. Hello, Roberto. Hope you're well. What do you think of the first half? I'm gonna put in the translator just quickly, just in case. I want views on the first half. I want views on what we've just seen. Not that there is much. So there wasn't really much to talk about, in my opinion. The comments. Is 7 our lucky number? What, in terms of Redicadra, maybe? Who knows? Not in terms of Fulham. Not Fulham. Fulham is definitely not a lucky number for Fulham. After what happened there, but I'm not sure. If it isn't Rose because of Ben, probably will be a striker in the Chilean league who will get called for the national team. Well, that makes sense, because obviously that gives Martin Lazarte a chance to try another player. But and then we can still use him. We can still play him. That would be ideal. But obviously, Chilean fans will want to see Brio play for Chile, and that makes sense. Yeah, Roberto's is a little boring. I think that's the main consensus. Yeah, Chile a little boring, but could be better. Yeah, I think I'd agree. Like, let's be honest, it was a really, really boring first half. But that happens sometimes. Every game can't be played at a million miles an hour, so yeah. A goal will do wonders for the game. I mean, whoever gets it, a goal would open the game up. Because obviously if Paraguay score, then Chile have got to chase it. And if Chile score, then Paraguay have got to chase it. So a goal would do wonders for the game. I'm just hoping that it's Chile who get it. We want to see Chile winning games. Arias. You like Arias more than Bravo? Come on, Chile. Vamos, Chile. There we go. See, I'm reading, because I've got them translated in English on my laptop screen, but I've got them on Spanish on my phone. So I've got both of them there. Just I find that on the Rovers Chat watch-alongs, I found that there was a lot of Spanish comments and I had no idea what they were saying, so I've tried to give myself a helping hand. Roberto asks, this is a question for Shortcut to a Smile, why they prefer Arias more than Bravo. I mean, to be honest, I know that Bravo's a decent goalkeeper from what I've seen in the Premier League and stuff. I've not really seen much of Arias. Thanks for doing the watch along despite it being a horrible game to watch as a neutral. You're cool. Thanks, Andres. You're a legend yourself. You're a top man yourself. It has been an incredibly boring game, and you know, I don't know how long the watch along's going to go on for. If Brio gets sent off, then I've got no reason to watch this game. I'm watching this game for Brio. You know, I watch Rovers because I love the club. I don't watch Rovers because of Brio, but I'm watching Chile totally because of Brio. If Brio gets sent off, then I'm not sure if I'll keep the game on, to be honest. Shortcut to a Smile says says they're from Peru. So fair enough. When did Peru play? Is that what you were saying about there being a goal? When do they play? They play today at 1 p.m. Melbourne time against Bolivia. So that's in about 2 hours' time. Peru against Bolivia. They're close to. I mean, a win for Bolivia. I mean, a win for either side just about keeps them in it, but I don't see either of them qualifying. I don't see either Peru or Bolivia qualifying. So Chacarera's goal in my dreams. Can I just check? Can I just check? I was told Chacarera means sandwich. Is that true? Is that true, Andres? Does it actually mean sandwich? Because that's what I was told. I need to translate that just to make sure that that's true. Because I can't believe that he's effectively been nicknamed Sandwich. If that's real, right? Let me have a look. Translates to farmer on there. Chacarera, it's a sandwich from Chile. He's been nicknamed Sandwich. That's amazing. He's been nicknamed as Sandwich. That's class. I'm gonna have to make that now. I'm gonna have to make that myself now that because I just see Chacarera everywhere. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. It probably isn't. I want to make it now. I will eventually. I'll make it eventually. Sandwich and Pepsi. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that. Yeah, type of sandwich with green beans on it. He ate on the. So that's what he was eating on the commercial. Okay, that makes sense. And so the name just stuck. I'm gonna make it eventually. Same kind of a meme. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense then. So I'm gonna try and make that at some point. So looks like a decent sandwich to be fair. Last time Peru went to World Cup, Chile. Chile's a great country. I mean, it's one that I want to visit sometime. I do want to visit it. Hopefully, I get a chance at some point. This time, Bolivia will go to the World Cup. No, Bolivia aren't going to go to the World Cup. I don't think. I was hoping that Diaz does something in the second half because he's been rather quiet, if we're being honest. So hopefully that changes second half. Right. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That means a lot, Andres. Thank you. That means a lot. I'll definitely go at some point. It's just when. But that's awesome, man. That means a lot. Obviously, I need to learn Spanish before I go, so might be a fair while yet. But I'm gonna try and learn some Spanish. So many good places. Whereabouts? Go on, educate me on Chile. I'm here to be educated. I know absolutely nothing about Chile, just that Diaz plays for them. So where's where should I go if I'm gonna go to Chile? Whereabouts do I go? Torres del Paine. It was so nice. Okay, we're getting. I'm assuming that's the English comment. Maybe that's the English translation. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, that is it. Okay, so yeah, I might have to have a look to see, if I'm gonna go to Chile, whereabouts I would go. But it'll be a fair while yet. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna be going on a plane tomorrow just to go to Chile. But maybe at some point. But yeah, this is definitely the last watch along I think I'm gonna do for Rovers or for Chile. Unless I do the ones in March. Unless I do the ones, maybe I could maybe do Rovers ones in March, but I'm not sure. I doubt it, but we'll have to see. But if there's any Chileans that are in the comments, let me know where's best to go, if anywhere. Okay, there's a lot of places. There's a lot of places you've named there. Torres del Paine, San Pedro de Atacama, Santiago's a lot to offer as well. Okay, so that's a lot of places. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that you've put some places there. I'll have to have a look online after I finish the pod. Finish the watch along. Because I don't think I've ever actually been to South America. I don't think I've been to the Americas at all, South or North America. So maybe Chile's the first place I'll go. In the continent. Feels like you lot are my travel agents now. It's great. No, it's not. It's not. It's nothing to apologize for. I'm very, very thankful. I'm very thankful that you've listed all those places. It's great. Cheers, Alexander. I'm gonna move more. Not move. I prefer like the whole commentary style where hosting's fun, but with commentary coming back and live football coming back, there's live football tonight in Melbourne. So there hasn't been live football in Melbourne other than there was a game a couple of nights ago. There's a game tonight. It's the first game in Melbourne since August. So with live football coming back to Melbourne, I'm more of a commentator than anything else. I think commentary is my calling, if you will, or my where I belong, rather than hosting. Obviously, if I get the opportunity to host, I will. But yeah, I'm gonna move more into commentary. Plus, with uni and everything that will be kicking up soon, and having an Australian summer on the way, I need to take a step back. Especially the games being on at such an hour, it's like I need to protect my mental health as well. I think my mental health, at times isn't great. At the moment, I'm fine, but sometimes I just need to give myself a break at times. I think everyone deserves it, and maybe that might be something that I'll be allowed by not doing the watch-alongs. Second half is just kicked off, by the way. Of course, we're hoping for a Chile goal as always. If Brio gets sent off, then I'm, I might, I'm not even sure if I'll keep the game on. I'll still be hoping to see a Chile result, but I don't know. You worked 6 months in Torres del Paine. It was a magic experience. You're talking this up a lot now. I need to look it up. I need to look it up. I need to have a look now. Streamer, always take care of yourself. Yeah, to be honest, I'll be honest. That's why I didn't do the one against Sheffield United before the international break. I'd had a bad couple of days, and I needed to sort of take a step back. I still watched the game, but it was nice to be able to watch it, to watch it off a camera. So that kind of helped. But at the moment, I'm doing all right, and that's always good. You're a legend, Dan. You're a top man, mate. Thanks for for everything. Always accommodating. This guy, give him a follow. Give him a follow on or give us a follow first of all on Twitter and stuff. But this guy, he's one of the best I've met in the space in terms of football. Obviously, did some work for Lancs Live as well. In the worst game, one of the worst games in our history, but did the reports and all that. The Fulham game, you'll say that like it genuinely wasn't like it seriously wasn't. Dan's at his Ainsworth D99. He's a legend. So obviously the creator of Rovers Chat and everything. So give him a follow if you haven't done already. It genuinely wasn't like I had my second to last exam the day before, which was I think the 3rd of November, and the Rovers game was on the 4th. And I had my final exam on the 11th yesterday. So the whole week I was setting myself up to study. I was gonna be like, right, I'm gonna work really hard for this exam. I'm gonna be really motivated. And that day I just couldn't do anything. Like the next couple of days, I couldn't do anything off the back of the result. So seriously, it didn't help. Genuinely, it just shows how much football, like mental health, means to me. Like football, how much football manipulates my mental health. Like if Rovers get a good result, then it's great. I'm really happy. If Rovers get a bad result, then it really doesn't help. But I think there's definitely a claim to say that I mean it's more than a claim. I think that's probably what it was. It really didn't help. There was there was a few other things as well. It wasn't just Rovers. Yeah, there you go. A goal for Brio would make me very happy. Let's be honest. A goal for Brio would make me happy. Valdez has just been cropped from behind. Probably a yellow card. I would think maybe no. No, that's not yellow, to be fair. But yeah, that's one reason. One of a few reasons why I stopped doing the Rovers watch-alongs. Football affects our mental health because we get exactly, yeah, definitely. Like, there's not many more important things in my life than Rovers, and if you say that to a non-football fan, they're saying, they're probably going to call you stupid, saying like, "Oh, it's just a game of football." Like, it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. Like, it's like Blackburn makes me proud. Makes me proud of my heritage, makes me proud of my roots, gives me connections to some members of my family. It's a massive thing for me, and like when something like that doesn't go so well, it's going to affect you, I think. So yeah, it is because we care. I care a lot about my football club. I love Rovers, definitely. But yeah, the win against Sheffield United definitely helped. It picked me up a little bit. But yeah, thanks for allowing me the chance to speak about mental health on here, because I feel like I'm quite an open person, quite transparent. So if I'm going to speak about something, I'll speak about it. I've got nothing to hide. So there you go. You always have someone to talk to on the other side of the world if you need to. Just DM me if you need. You're a legend, mate. Honestly, you're a top man. I feel comfortable talking about this stuff, and it helps when you've got people on the other end of the comments saying that you're welcome to do so. It means a lot. Is Mowbray forgiven now? Let's talk about Rovers then. Go on. Is Mowbray forgiven now the players? I know you asked that before. Sorry, I didn't get to it at the time. I mean, I was a bit reactionary, I won't lie. I'm not a massive fan of people who are reactionary, but I think a lot of people had a right to be reactionary because it was such a bad loss against Fulham. And that was one exception where, being reactionary was fine because 7-0's never acceptable. But I'd say yeah, because I think over the journey, you could argue you got a very fair claim to say that Mowbray's taken the club as far as it can go, and that's a very fair statement. But I think he is. You cool lad. We all have our things for being open about it is the best way. Yeah. I mean, it's tough for some people to be open, isn't it? Like, it's not easy for some people to be open. But I feel like I'm comfortable enough to talk about it. Some people aren't, and that's all right. That's okay. If you're not comfortable to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. But I feel like it's something I'm comfortable enough to talk about. I'm able to talk about it, so I will. we're saying that a Brio goal would lift things. He had the ball there in an attacking area, but then Chile have then proceeded to lose it. And now it's a Paraguay free kick. In terms of how the game's going to, how Brio's game's going to be managed now with the yellow card, I don't think the yellow would be an issue because if he gets sent off, he's going to miss the one game anyway that he would miss against Ecuador. So the only reason why he would be withdrawn now is tactically. So that might be he's not going to be withdrawn because of the yellow. Tactically, he might get withdrawn, which would, of course, make sense. Chile now work it forward down the left-hand side. Brio's trying to make a run to the middle. Poor cross in, though. A really poor cross in. Ball over top for Paraguay. Cut out, though. They now drive forward. Brio's on the left. He's got space ahead of him. Looking for the ball in behind. It's not a great one, though. Mena isn't a well-known player. But him, Vidal, Bra, and Medel are my favourite players for Chile. No mention of Brio? No mention of, or is that like an assumed one? I remember on FIFA, Mena had a really, really good card, like in FIFA 20 a couple of years ago. So I always remember him because of that. I'll always stay in my mind for some reason. So I know of him. But Brio has to be mentioned unless that was implied. In which case, fair enough. But he's definitely my favourite player for Chile, obviously. He's a legend as well as Brio. He's a top man. Never met him personally, but never had the privilege of meeting him personally. But if I got the chance, then that would be class. Yeah, Brio does miss the next game. There's talk in our contributors chat. Joe Harvey just said, fully believe he's done that on purpose. Early trip home, Mowbray will be delighted. So it doesn't look like he'll stay around in Chile. And they're trying to work the ball forward here now. Vidal from range! Oh, tips over the bar. Great save from Silva. It's from an absolute mile out that he's fired that one. Tipped over the bar. Good effort from Vidal. Really good effort from Vidal. Chile have got themselves a corner. It's into the middle. It's all the way in. It's gone in. Chile 1-0 up. Straight from the corner. It's 1-0 to Chile. All the way from the corner. Alexis Sanchez. How that's gone in, I'll never ever know. Chile are a goal up. Teasing delivery. The goalkeeping's not great, but it is 1-0 to Chile. Isaac's buzzing, Andres is buzzing. Look at this. To be fair, I saw it in the chat, but I was just waiting to see if there was a goal or not. I saw it. Joe Harvey said it, so I didn't see I saw it, but Vamos Chile, 100%. Chile are a goal up. Alexis Sanchez from the corner. And that has lifted, that's buzzing. I'm very happy with that. Not a Chile fan, but I'm a temporary one at least. That's a great ball in from Sanchez. Keeper should do better. It's a scrappy goal, but who cares? Who cares? 1-0 to Chile. It's actually been given as an own goal. So it's an own goal. It's the wrong watch along. That's the wrong overlay. That's the one. So 1-0 to Chile. Dan's buzzing. Very weird goal. Keeper is to blame. Definitely keeper's to blame. Definitely the keeper's to blame. Really poor goalkeeping. But it's gone in, so I'm not sure that the Chile fans are going to care all that much. Crazy way to score. But Chile are a goal up, and that would lift them into the top 4, right? So wait for the screen to update. I might refresh just to see if it takes them into the top 4. Right, Brio's got the ball, trying to hold it up. Just waits for support and then finds it. Well done. Good from Brio. Again, he hasn't done a lot this game. He's been uncharacteristically quiet in terms of this season. But the game will improve. Yeah, they're into the top 4. They're into the top 4. Paraguay are now into 8th. So they're 4 points off Ecuador, are Chile now, and they're into the top 4, which means that if the qualifiers did end today, if this was the last round and, you know, everything stopped and whatever, Chile would be at the World Cup. It's crazy how, obviously, Brio's not done much in this game, but he really has. I'll maintain it. He has literally catapulted them to Qatar. He's catapulted them to Qatar. Without him, they probably don't qualify. I'll say it. I'll say that they probably don't qualify without him. So you can thank us later, Chile fans. If Paraguay lose, they're probably out of it. You're right. So the game's gonna open up now. So this last half an hour will be probably a lot more fun to watch than the previous hour, or just under. Don't worry, I'll buy my Rover shirt soon. Yeah, I thought about buying a Chile one, but I'm not sure if I will. I don't know if I will. But yeah, get Brio on the back. I've not got Brio on the back of mine. I was going to, but then didn't end up bothering. I've got no one on the back of any of these shirts. Just home, away, and third. Just I was gonna get Brio, but I didn't end up bothering. Exactly. Love that he's been better for Rovers since he became a Chilean player. I mean, yeah. I think it's been a mutual benefit. Obviously, Brio's helped Chile, and Chile's helped Brio. That's been what it's been. And then, of course, since Chile's helped Brio, he's then helped Rovers. So it's worked for all parties, which has been brilliant. And if Chile can go 2-0 up here and possibly seal this game, it will do wonders for their qualification. Brio's got to leave that. He's offside. I thought Brio was offside. He wasn't. He actually held his run. I thought he was off there for some reason. But it wasn't an easy angle for him. It's off target. Long ball forward. We've crossed the hour mark now. We're just over the hour mark. 60, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nunez into the middle. They get the ball back. He will. Takes it into the middle. Shot's blocked. Thought it was going to open up for him. Not a bad effort, to be fair, but Paraguay looking to move the other way. They need a goal. A loss and they're probably out of it. That was acrobatic. Centre half just gone for a scissor kick clearance. This game will get better now. Paraguay will be less defensive, so both teams will have room to be aggressive and score. I mean, Paraguay don't have an option. Because Paraguay end up losing this, I don't think they're going to qualify. It'll be a very tough ask for them. They're in 8th at the moment. They're 4 points off Colombia in 5th as it is to even make the intercontinental playoff. So it's not looking good for them. Brazil, you'd say, are there. Argentina are pretty much already there. Then, you know, Ecuador is about the cutoff point. It's like Ecuador possibly could be there. and then Chile down. It's pretty much from Chile now to maybe Bolivia. I know that Bolivia and Paraguay are on the same points, but Bolivia have got a game in hand, and that's the sort of log jam that you know all those teams could qualify. Of course, Uruguay have got a game in hand themselves, but they've got to play Argentina, which is going to be a tough game. So a loss for Uruguay, and Chile would stay in the top 4. And they're 4 points clear of Bolivia at the moment if this result holds. I love John Buckley's Instagram story, by the way. Come on, Big Diaz. Love it. That's class. As Paraguay making a double change, Villasanti's coming off. And there's another Romero coming on for Chile, Alejandro Romero Gamara. And Sanabria has come off as well for Paraguay. And Carlos Gonzalez has come on. So that's the double change. Now Chile could be on the offensive here. Ball in the middle was cut out, but breaks nicely as Chile look to move themselves forward. Play now into the middle. I thought I was going through to the back post, but not quite. I was thinking maybe if they were to withdraw Brio, obviously it's quite important for the team, so they might not. It's in the middle here. Cross towards the back stick, but out for a goal kick. They might. I was just thinking if they're looking ahead to the Ecuador game, trialing who they might start, they might bring someone on to look ahead, but I'm not sure if they'll do that personally. Not yet. There hasn't been any ideas from Paraguay at the moment. Maybe the changes might help spark that for them. But I suppose we'll have to see. Chile's key games will be next Tuesday against Ecuador and Uruguay next year. They need to win both. They also need to win against Bolivia. They can afford to lose against Brazil and Argentina. I mean, possibly. Ecuador, Uruguay, and Bolivia, they're all winnable games. They drew against Argentina, didn't they, in the lead up to the Copa America? And obviously got knocked out by Brazil. Sierralta's coming on. Okay. Medell's down, so that might be the change. It might be Medell off and Sierralta on. Was I on the money? I think so. Yeah, Sierralta's coming on for Medell. Yeah, Sierralta's at Watford, yeah. Knew that. Has he been playing for what? I don't think he's been playing for Watford, right? Unless I'm wrong. He played a fair bit in the Championship for them. Yeah, played in the Championship. But has he played in the Prem for them yet? He's played 3 games for them in the Prem. No, he's played 3 games for them. I'm not sure who they were against, but no, he definitely has played. He played against Tottenham. He played against Wolves. Full 90 against Tottenham, full 90 against Wolves, and then got subbed off against Leeds, but started. But he's been in and out of the squad. He's played in the cup for them as well. He's played five appearances. Made 5 appearances for them in all comps. It was saying how good a player Almiron is at his best, but yeah, I was saying before how I don't think he worked much in Steve Bruce's system at Newcastle. But might work in Eddie Howe's if he decides to, maybe if he decides to change up the system, which I think he will. Free kick for Chile. Whipped in. Oh, not it down. Great clearance, but if it hasn't been cleared, it was probably 2-0 to Chile. That was a very important intervention for sure. Crucial intervention. Behind for a corner. Whipped into the middle. Long shot. No, it's well wide. Talk about Watford as a cyclist and a goalkeeper myself. I love the Ben Foster YouTube channel. I don't really watch it, to be honest. I'll be honest. I don't really watch the cycling GK all that much. I watch him a little bit. It was better last season when he actually had the GoPro in the goal when he was allowed to do that. Like, that was the best part about his content. Now with Watford being promoted, he can't do that, which is a shame. I remember one time we went on a podcast and talked about his experience with Fabio Capello. I think that was his own podcast. I'm gonna need your help, Andres, here, because I heard that Brio was called Gringo on a podcast. What does that mean? What is it? I don't understand what I don't know what it means. So the boy from Rovers can understand. It's like if you're on about me here, I can't. I apologize. I would love to be able to speak Spanish, but I can't. I'm trying to do as I'm trying to as best as I can, really. He's referring to me because I only speak in English. Ah, okay, fair enough. Well, to be fair, I'm only speaking in English, so take your shots at me. Take your shots at me. Welcome to you, Emilio. Hope you're all right. Hope you're okay. What does it mean? I don't understand what it means. I think Almiron's just been booked, by the way. Another double sub for Paraguay. Hi, Emilio. It's great to have so many Chilean fans in here. Yeah, it's Paraguay. I was a bit confused. I was a bit confused when you said Venezuela. On out to play for Chile throw, which Brio's going to take, I think. You know what I find crazy, right? And I think somebody mentioned this. I can't remember who mentioned this. It's crazy how all the Blackburn fans chant Diaz and all the Chile fans chant Brereton. Like, it's crazy how it works. It's crazy how it works. But I'm a fan of it, and I will chant Diaz for as long as he plays for the club. The Dow long shot, well saved by Silva, of course. At fault for the only goal in the game. But was able to make the save there. Behind for a corner. Into the middle, headed away. Chile looking to put the ball back in. Whipped into the back stick. Brio should be able to pick this one up. It's not been his best game, but that's well over the top. Right, let's have a look. Gringo. Okay, let's have a look. Came from the USA-Mexico War many years ago. Mexican soldiers used to hear it when the American green troops used to start to. Why is that relevant to Brio then? Why is Brio being called that? I understand why, but why? Why? Yeah, it must do. It must have a whole new meaning. Because it wouldn't make any sense for Brio to be called it off that reason. There must be another meaning. Has to be. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I'll roll with it. I've never heard of the word before, so I'm just trying to understand what it means. Which goal? Against Venezuela. Which one was that? I've seen all of his goals, but I can't remember which one is Venezuela. Was that the one? Was that the one he scored? No, that was against. I have seen it, but I'm not sure which goal it is. I've definitely seen it. Yeah, definitely. Like him if I don't understand him. Okay, I'll try and. Okay, yeah, I thought that might be the case. Okay, let me give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, Andres, I'm gonna need your help. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go to translate. Spell that'd be nice. Hopefully. There you go. Your own personalized message. Hopefully that's right. Hopefully that's. Yeah. Right. Paraguay have got the ball in an attacking area. They pulled it back. Oh no! Don't score, please. Let's head it away. I'm not really that nervous. Like if this was a Rovers game, I'd be utterly just bricking it at the moment. It's good to show support, even if I wish that I could speak Spanish. Like it's a massive regret now that I can't, because I would love to be able to communicate in Spanish, but I can't. So I'm going to use Google to do that for me. So I've got to show support. It just means that while I can't speak Spanish, the language barrier gets removed, and that all people can understand what I'm trying to say. All right, we're into the final 10 minutes of the 9, so we're just on the edge of. Hopefully, Chile can hold out. New subscriber, brilliant. That means a lot. Gracias is one word that I know in Spanish, so we can go with that. Gracias. Gracias. Can Brio get there? Probably not. Sanchez going to the corner. Come on. Brio should get the ball here. He hasn't done either. He's clipped into the middle. I just wouldn't mind Chile getting another goal just to wrap it up. There we go. Hold on. I'm just trying to translate. So sorry if this is a little bit. I'm just trying to. It's so funny seeing Ben interact with the non-Chilean players. Arturo's down. Arturo Vidal's down injured. Like even with his teammates, like the thing is, most of the team, most of his teammates will be, communicating with each other in Spanish, and obviously he doesn't know it. So, you know, but it's good for him. Good on him for getting out there and playing for them. It's not good. It's not looking good for Vidal. Yeah, he's gonna have to be replaced, which is a real shame. So I don't know who's going to come on for Vidal, but it's a real shame that Vidal's off. He's a good player, though, obviously. He's like one of the best players that Chile's ever had. So, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit like, it's a slight little bit like me. It's a slight like, I have absolutely no idea. Like, all the comments that I get, like, I can understand what Emilio is saying because I've got it translated on my phone anyway. But any Chile comment that I get, any Spanish comment that I get, I can understand because it's translated on my laptop. But I don't have any idea what if they're not translated, I have no idea what they're saying. So yeah, it's slightly similar. Brio's not coming off yet, so a double sub for Chile. Vidal's off, and I think I saw number 2 flash up, which is of course Menya, who's been good. Menya's been good. He's been impressive. So he's off, and Vidal's obviously off. And coming on is Suazo and number 11, which is Eduardo Vargas. Okay. And then for Chile, Almiron's come off and Oscar Romero's come on. So a few changes. Interesting comment from Chris in our contributors chat saying, I really don't know why I'm watching this game. If England were playing now, I'd be fast asleep. I mean, fair enough. Maybe it's just the Diaz effect. It's the Diaz effect. All right, into the final 5 minutes. Crossed into the box, headed behind for a Paraguay corner. Chile are not over the line just yet. They're not over the line just yet. They're close, but they're not there yet. I'm slightly nervous. I don't know if I should be. I'm slightly nervous. Open yourself a Pepsi. The one time I don't have a Pepsi left. I would open a Pepsi if I had one, but I don't. Depending on the weather, I might have to walk down and buy myself one because I fancy one now. Brio's forward. Ball played in behind. Go on, Brio. Played into the middle. Oh, saved by Silva. He probably had more time than Brio. Could have kept running, but decided to whip the early ball in. Yeah, you're not wrong, Andrew. Isaac, sorry. Yeah, he's tired. He's very tired. Oh, it's a poor ball. You can tell he's tired. How many subs have Chile used? Because he might be one that might come off. They've used 4 at 3 different intervals, so they can't take him off. Because they've used the 3 intervals to make the changes, even though they've got 1 change left. They can't make it. But no, he's very tired. Ball into the middle. There's a chance for Paraguay. Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought that was in. Oscar Romero. I thought that was in the bottom corner, but Chile survived. Broke from edge of the area, just flashed it wide. Only a couple of minutes to go now. Best chance for Paraguay. It was, definitely. Paraguay player just grabbed the ball off the referee. The referee was just holding the ball. Just grab the ball off him. The referee's going to, consulting his ear. So VAR might be in operation here. I'm not sure what for. So the foul, I think is that Maripan. I think they were discussing whether it should have been a red card or not, but it definitely wasn't. Ball forward to Brio. Can't quite get there. Now Sanchez. Did really well, to be fair. Was probably fouled. He was on the edge of the area, so that'll take some time off the clock. In fact, no, he's not giving it. This referee baffles me. That's a definite foul. That's an obvious foul. The ref's not giving it. Oh, my days. Welcome South America. Well, I mean, I've had a lot of experience with bad referees and bad officials in various sports, but this referee, I tell you what, unbelievable. Some of the fouls he's not given. 5 minutes of added time at the end of the game, so 5 more minutes for Chile to survive. Ball into the middle for Paraguay. Chile should survive, and they do. Ball forward to Brio, who does look very, very tired, but still trying to use the energy he's got left. Plays the ball forward. The second goal would seal it. That's a tame shot. That's a tame shot from Vargas, who's just come off the bench, to be fair. Should be doing better than that. Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see that he's got the desire still. Vargas should be doing so much better, I agree. He should have done a lot better there. A bit of time and didn't end up using it too well. Brio now still on the ball. 1.5 minutes and the 5 is down. See you later, Emilio. Great to have you. I know you can't understand a word that I'm saying, but Andres just I'll put something in the translate quickly. And that would have done the job. Yeah. Gracias, Emiliano. Emiliano, Emilio. That's the one. So 2.5 minutes to go. Cross is blocked. And Paraguay have got themselves a throw. Still fighting to try and get themselves an equaliser. Long shot well over the bar. That'll help the time run down. It looks like Chile are probably going to hold on here. Bravo's just taking some time off the clock. He might take a yellow here. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he is taking a yellow. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Clears it upfield. There's about a minute to go. Chile on the verge of moving into fourth. As Paraguay can find a late goal here. They've probably got one more chance. Crossed into the middle. Chile just got to get it clear. Headed away. I'd have thought that was a free kick as well. And eventually it's been given. Thought the referee was going to let it run, but final chance for Paraguay, you'd think. Vargas from behind. It's probably final chance for Paraguay. Wasn't a good free kick though. 5 minutes are up. Bravo off his line, offside. That should probably do it. Yeah, Vargas has been very poor. I mean, he's only been on 10 minutes, but he's been very poor, Vargas. But it doesn't look like it's going to cost them. That's full time, I think. It is. Chile have won. Chile have done it. They've moved up to fourth. Big result for Chile. Probably knocks Paraguay out of the running, I would think. But Chile have got the job done. 1-0. The own goal from Silva, the Paraguay goalkeeper, gets Chile over the line. Brio was very, very quiet. And Isaac's buzzing. We love that. We love to see it. We love to see you happy, mate. Good to see that you're happy with the result. Massive result for Chile. They're up to fourth. Before I do head off, though, I'm going to plug quickly quick video that we did with Renzo, the guy behind the Ben Brio song. So I'll play that quickly now. The full version is in the description.
How long did it take you to make up the words and the dance? You know, the dance in particular is brilliant, but how long did it take you to do that?
I am bad dancer, very bad dancer. So, pero creo que eso le da más realismo, más cercanía con la gente. La letra no me costó mucho porque es una canción famosa en Chile y había que hacer pasos de baile fáciles para que todos lo hicieran.
So as I said, the full version is in the description. That's me done though for the watch along. It's been a lot of fun. Not a problem, Andres and Isaac. It's been fun. So I'm glad to see that you're happy with the result. Chile win 1-0 over Paraguay, and I will see you very, very soon. I'll leave you with a message from 6 yards out. Thanks for watching.
The Rovers Chat YouTube channel is proudly sponsored by 6yardsout.com. They've got retro football from every era with mugs, phone cases and much more. They also have plenty of Rovers goods including apparel with the famous 94-95 season and this season's kit. Check them out using the link in the description below.